such a good idea.
Right. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to my planning players. I'm down a light. Runa, literally, if I lean back too far, it gets so dark. So it's gonna make me sit up straight.
That's good.
Man, hello, welcome. You'll notice we're down Aruna. She's on vacation. It's very sad. She stole my light to go on vacation, but it is what it is. So we're gonna do another one shot.
I'll pretend to be Runa.
Does that mean you stop being you? Because I might take a trade.
That's a good trade, yeah.
Like, at least every scene that I start where I want an easy cut on my episode won't be you already talking. I cut one today. I did real good, but it deleted itself. I fucking hate my video editing software sometimes. But
only you paid for it.
Yeah, you get what you paid for. Okay, hi.
Hey.
We're gonna do a condensed recap because the last session is not incredibly important for what we're gonna get up to. Here we are. So we began last session right in combat with you guys fighting against Uthgar, the elven man who looked mysteriously like one who had helped defend the city before.
A sub.
Oh, did somebody subscribe?
Who?
Alex! 6 months in a row! Very good. Who Dang It also followed us. We asked them to be here for stream. Apparently they've been banned from Twitch, so... anyways, thanks, Alex.
No problem.
Okay. Aethgar is the gentleman I was referring to. He led the party into town for the battle, where he did not have to worry about Aethgar interfering with some wide-ranging attacks, and proved to be a master over psychic energy. You guys wore him down bit by bit before he was stolen away by Aethgar, who had very little time to deal with your or his nonsense. We dealt a little bit around the town with you guys baking with your mother, making some elven cheesy bread, a little bit of trouble with the townsperson, most frequent in giving away produce and meat. Did not get along with Barion's magic very well, or Big Red, who wants to kill him. And then you guys summoned a theme park, basically, to enjoy with Barion's magic. And Barion got a little bit of a scolding and a heartwarming chat with his mother about their past and the packages that have been stolen. So what we're going to do is going to take place while you guys are gone.
Meanwhile, back at the farm.
Yeah.
Meanwhile in Goldenrod.
I didn't mean to close that, but it's closed now, so it is what it is. We're going to play a Wizard One-Shot where you guys are going to be some of Barion's students. And we've rolled stats for them again, but their intelligence stat
Both of
can
us
pre-rolled.
have less than 10 intelligence.
I have a 10.
He got to a 10 because
I didn't want to
by
play
now
a
they've
wizard in the
leveled
first place.
up. And you basically aren't.
Yeah.
Playing a bookish nobody. So we're gonna have a little bit of fun getting to see what Barion's tower is like when, from the student's perspective, and dealing with some of the, or at least a particular problem that crops up while you guys are gone. Distracting Isaac, yes, that is exactly what your sub did. I was had a good steam going, and suddenly I'm dealing with that. Oh no. So, Alex, you are taking the role of Ensign Fide, one of Barion's now second-level students. And Daniel, you are taking on Ella Kimberly, another human and one of your soon-to-be 5th-level student, but currently 4th-level student for the period we're in. And you guys... Oh, I forgot to get music on. Can somebody turn on the sound system? And I will get this plugged in so we have some glorious noise to go with it. You can try a little
And
harder.
you were supposed to go and turn it on while I pretended.
Oh, I wasn't taking...
That's how this relationship works.
I wasn't taking the visual cue.
Hello! It's finally updated that we have some viewers. Hi, welcome.
Just try paying attention.
Alright. Yeah, it didn't make a big fuzzy sound, so it seems I'm already plugged in. Let's get some background music.
Okay.
I will win.
Deafen me.
Yep. Especially because they're all on your side. I have a lot longer to
I
go
went to see
before it's
Shawn
too
Mendes last night.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm already, like, pretty deaf.
Yes,
You actually
and
did go
bailed
see
on
Shawn Mendes?
Shadowrun
Yeah.
for that.
He's so sexy.
He's from Toronto.
Hope it was worth it. Ruin Shadowrun.
He took off his like outer jacket halfway through the show.
Wow.
Oh, sheesh. Did he throw it in the crowd?
Was wearing a wife beater and some pants.
Sheesh.
His muscles. Like you can even without the camera, you can see his muscles like from the second row.
This is not what I expected stream to be about, but Shawn Mendes, sponsor us maybe? I don't know.
Shawn Mendes.
Take us away, DM.
I know 3 of your songs.
Maybe take it on with one click.
Yeah, can do. The song had to build into itself. Maybe one more.
Actually, only listen to music if the volume is an odd number.
Ansem.
Bonus points if it's a prime number.
Ansem.
Yes.
You're holding your wand backwards.
Sorry.
As
Like this?
we come to
Yes.
Barian's Tower,
Thanks.
a strange bastion of knowledge in what is otherwise mostly an industrial and shop district of the city. It is a quiet morning. You guys are waking up in the underground area that he's had rooms built for his students to stay in. Get out of what are comfortable enough rooms, but fairly cramped beyond that. Pretty dorm situation-y. As you guys step out into the common area, you can see quite a few of the other students coming out as well, especially the novices that have yet to get magic are quite eager to get started on the day. Sindri is already up and looks like he has been for a while and is scribbling away at some notes and seems to mostly be trying to fix them up to the standards Barian asked him for. As you guys make your way up, and it's a bit of an odd morning as you come up. The smell of food hits you, but there's no Wednesday in the kitchen as she is gone with Dre and them. One of the cooks is out with food prepared for everybody and looks quite pleased to actually get to do some cooking for once as he smiles over at you guys. Morning, I've got some food for you ready.
What did you prepare?
Well, crepes. That'll be a nice change. She always does something with salad and meat, and thought we could do something sweet while she's gone.
That will be fine.
Right?
Great.
As you guys are looking about, and it's a little odd, everybody's kind of grabbing their food and making their way up to the workshops or wherever they're, or the library to do some note-taking or reading, and you guys don't see Ganelthian anywhere. He tends to be more of a leader figure when you guys are around, and tends to... Everyone's kind of sitting around, like, eating, waiting for Ganelthian to get people moving. It's like when you come to a job and there's, like, the morning coffee break, and eventually the boss comes by and kicks everyone into high gear. That's missing this morning as you guys are sitting... sipping tea and coffee and eating far longer than you normally would be.
Sindri,
What?
where's Ganelthion?
I don't know! Stupid great minds.
Why are you upset already? It's like 9.
I'm trying to get these notes to be readable. And they are readable, but every time I send, you just fix this.
Oh, okay.
You know how much work it is to transcribe the same thing 3 times?
No, I usually do it once
Yeah.
correctly.
Ansem gets it. Anyways, I haven't seen Sindri.
You mean Ganelthion?
Yes, I'm Sindri.
Good point. Dementia hasn't fully set in yet.
Too young for dementia. I don't know what you're talking about.
Ansem,
Mm-hmm.
we should find Ganelthion.
Okay.
Varian 2.
You're calling for Barian too?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You would have to go upstairs for him. He's currently in
Oh,
one of the
okay,
workshops.
he's not downstairs.
No.
Second one's.
What do you mean bossy?
I mean, like. Construct.
He's a teacher.
Rock, right?
I'm not sure. Spell.
I don't know. That's what I heard.
Let's go.
Sorry.
Pretty sure he's made of ice.
That makes no sense.
I know. I would have made him out of steel.
Man of
And given
Steel.
him power armor.
Coming to theater.
What?
Okay, bye.
No. That
Let's
guy's
go
not
check-
even made out of real steel.
Let's go check the dorms.
Sure.
As you guys head downstairs and you're looking at the common area, and lots of doors are just kind of left open as people leave, but Ganelthian's seems to be firmly shut. You step up and knock on the door a few times, creak an ear to listen, and there is, after the echo of your knock fades, no noise from within. No stirring of any sleeping figure or anything of the sort.
Gnaltheon.
Silence greets you.
Done everything we can do. Guess we just sit around for the rest of the day.
Doesn't it seem weird for you? He never does this. Yeah, but
Maybe his family is sick. Take care of them. He left in their college or something.
would we know anything about Gnaltheon's parents or where he lived?
No. No, he's not from the city.
Back home. No, like Marion did.
Yeah, but he would have to. Like, you understand his whole town put together money to send him here.
Yeah,
That
I
is
know.
not true.
I thought.
Oh.
No, that's Ansem.
That's me.
Oh, so where's Gnaltheon from?
You guys don't know. Gnaltheon does not talk about his past.
Oh, okay, never.
Yeah, I don't know. We can
Let's go look around the tower a bit more. We'll go check the library and
Okay.
we'll go look around the tower.
Yeah, you guys make your way up into the library, and you would find the Furbolg in there, reading away at one of the books, looking rather like uncomfortable in one of the chairs, and you can see her eyeing up the floor as she usually finds herself sitting on the ground at some point. And Erithel is there as well, the young elven lady, 13 but looks much younger, is kind of like pestering the Furbolg there, who's doing a decent job of putting up with it, but you can see her getting annoyed.
Have you seen Gnaltheon?
The Furbolg looks up from her book and... No, I haven't seen any Gnaltheon. I was wondering where he was. Erithel, why don't you go help them find Gnaltheon? Girl looks over. Oh, sure, I can help with that.
Yeah, that'd be good. We can't find him. Room's locked.
Oh, I mean, there's not a lot of places you can get. Most of the tower's locked.
I said.
Just the roof in Barion's room.
Maybe Dre can get in his room? I know he's got them, like, thieves' tools and stuff around.
He's gone.
Oh, right.
I left.
There might be some in his room.
That's true.
That kind of like.
Yeah.
Why don't you check for us?
Sure, okay, yeah. Wednesday
Okay.
takes me in sometimes if I need a band-aid or something.
Walk down.
Go down to his room. So Stray leave
I
his room
slap the
locked.
little girl. Oh no, you need a band-aid now.
Oh my god! No!
Hope you didn't like this character. He's going dark.
Jeez!
You thought I was sentient about my
Yeah.
village. My village burned.
My
Oh.
village just wanted to get me away from the children.
They're like, listen, it's 3,000 gold
Yeah.
a year or we put up with them.
My real name's
Who's got
Anakin
money?
Fide.
Anakin for the day!
Master Anakin! What are we gonna do?
Oh, man.
Your mother.
Get down
Is
to
your
the
room locked, Trey?
It's more
I didn't
Wednesday's
have
room.
Wednesday's room.
Yeah, then it wouldn't be locked then.
Okay.
No.
So she reaches up and
No.
opens the
It's
door.
been
and
long enough
pushes it
since
in.
they were all paranoid about stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Nothing.
She steps in and makes her way over and starts like going through cabinets, and you can see some of Wednesday's clothes, mostly Wednesday's clothes. From shoes, one drawer of Dre's stuff,
Like runic, glowing armor in there.
folded, tucked up on a
Huh.
shelf.
Wonder what that does.
I don't know.
Maybe-
It looks like leather armor.
Probably shouldn't touch it.
No, probably
How are
not.
they gonna know?
It'll be gone.
Bring it back.
Oh,
I
alright.
don't.
I
Think
found something.
that's
She
a good idea.
you're
holds up
you're
some
right.
thieves'
I
tools.
shouldn't. It's
We're already stealing. Well, no, we're borrowing. We're borrowing it.
And she holds up, and the thing unrolls, and picks and thieves' tools and things for like spanners and stuff just spill out everywhere onto the ground. Oh,
Okay, quick. I'm like helping him pick her up.
Okay.
Go.
Starts
Come on.
grabbing it and gathering it, rolls it back up, and there's just a jingling mess inside there of,
Okay,
of
downstairs. Let's go.
sorted tools.
Where are we going?
To his door.
I feel like we're breaking the rules.
What if he is hurt? Don't have an answer, right? There's no good answer for that one, is there? Sure. And is one of the rules letting your friend die choking on something in a room that we can't get in?
I feel like that seems unlikely.
I don't know, but it could be.
Then we just get Barry and 2 to look into it. Barry and 2 is magic.
But he's so busy.
As you guys would hear from above, a call from Falland, the one dwarf who is currently well, actually the second dwarf. There's Gunelda and Falland, calling down. Allah! Allah, you're on the tower.
You should probably answer.
Oh, sorry, what?
As when you call back up, you hear some boots coming down as he makes his way down. Allah, there you are. I was hoping for your help again today.
On what?
What? Okay, so I've been working on that call familiar thing everybody's doing, right? And I think I'm getting it. But I just could use somebody to look things over as I go. I had a wisp of something yesterday, and your experience, you know. So, and I can't find Ganelthia anywhere.
I also looking for Canelfion. Can I help you in minutes or so?
Sure. I guess I could ask Sindri for help. Makes me a bit
I'm like,
nervous.
Seems like a
and I'm
bad
just gonna
idea.
turn. I'm just gonna be like, check the room, and I'm gonna hold on.
As
Okay.
you head up with Falland, who's been asking for your and Ganelthian's help quite a bit recently. He's one of the one of the ones who hasn't mastered any magic at this point yet. Hasn't been able to cast his first spell, but is getting like wisps of things out of it, and seems a reasonably quick study. Fairly intelligent. So you go up with him and he's showing you what he's laid out for the ritual. He's got a brazier with a bunch of charcoal and stuff in it and trying to do the spell, but just can't like quite call the magic to it. He's doing just about everything right, and there's a little bit responding. But he either doesn't have a talent for it or hasn't yet connected to it as you're helping him try to go through what will probably be another failed attempt to summon a fey creature.
I'll just kind of help him through.
As you're left down with Arethel, who looks over at you and is,
Okay.
I don't know how to use them.
Sure. I totally do. What are they?
I don't know. I've never seen Dre use them before.
All right. I stick him in the doorknob.
So you, sorry, just make me a dexterity check.
14.
Okay, you start feeling around, and you're like, you know enough about locks and like how things work. You're like feeling about,
I read about these.
and you're like figuring it out, but not like the deftness enough to actually get anything to like set properly and stay.
It's like really fast.
As you zoom down and decide to just like take your time with it and like learn as you go, go ahead and make me another check.
Got a tension wrench, 5 tumblers,
16.
16. Okay.
full set.
Ella, you're coming down about 20 minutes later after his ritual has failed to work. There was a little wisp of something. You're pretty sure it was just smoke from
Good
the
job,
charcoal.
Fallon. You'll get it one day.
I will.
Keep trying.
All right, I'm going to take some notes and unpack this.
All right. Good
Got it
job.
tomorrow. Grabs
got
his
it.
notebook. As you come down to
Did you get it?
Handsome.
like focused, and Arethel is just like sitting with that like bored to tears look on her face beside him, like just staring at the ceiling, looking ready to cry. As you're like, did you get it? He doesn't even hear you as and the lock turns.
You did it?
I did it.
All right. Let's open the door. Oh, open.
You did it!
Huh?
Yes.
Okay, finally, as she gets up. That took so long.
Okay. Be careful. I'm gonna push open the door.
Okay, as you...
It sounds like the noise gate's a little too high again.
Who's talking to us? Weirdly quiet, not normal quiet. Sounds like you cut the sound between lines to silence. Do I have a noise gate on right now?
Show you.
You know what? I certainly do, and I forgot to take it off.
What a...
Get out of here, gate of noise. Okay.
Are we better now? Hopefully you
There we
can hear
go.
us after we
Hopefully you
yeah.
can hear me even if I talk like this.
called out the...
Forgot. We did the Adventure Talks last, so I had a noise gate on. Yeah. Let me know if it continues to be a problem as you guys carefully swing open the door to Canelthian's room. You can see it's a mixed bag. It looks like the bed is unmade and messy, but he's got a little like dresser in there that's quite well organized. It looks like he keeps things fairly well kept, but it does look like he just kind of threw his covers off at some point. He is not in his bed. And there's a little bedside table that's been pushed out of position.
I'll go look by the bedside table and see if there's anything left.
Okay. If you guys want to search through the room, both of you make me an investigation check.
Can I,
Oh,
can I
this is
help
our-
Ella?
Ella,
I'll just,
excitedly pushing her way into the room, and just begins to snoop.
I have a +0. No.
Oh,
plus-
sorry, Arethel is who
Sorry, +2.
I have -1.
Do I have advantage?
Yeah, I don't have proficiency in it.
Oh,
Just both
then
you
I
roll.
don't have advantage.
Oh, I can't drink water today.
17.
19.
Ooh.
Why
Natural
can't you drink
20.
water?
I spilled it all over my face.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. 19.
Shawn Mendes did that.
Is this what today's gonna be? Is this what we've signed up for?
So sexy.
We'll end the session. Turn it
Yeah.
off. Turn it off.
Okay, Runa says, okay, bye, I love you all, and I miss you. Mainly Alex, because he sent me a heart.
I would have sent you one if I knew you were on. Heart!
Too late.
Gonna have to rectify this. Heart. Oh, God. I don't know. Oh.
Someone sent a heart for me.
Okay, she said JK, but bye, seriously.
Okay.
Okay, bye, Runa, have fun.
Bye-bye.
All right. As you guys begin to look around, and you're looking through fairly carefully, you're looking at the end table. It doesn't look like it's been, like, thrown around. Like, nothing here suggests that some sort of, like, combat took place or something like that. It's just a little out of place, and you open it, and it looks a little empty. As you're looking around, Alex Ansem is going through the bookshelves and stuff, and you notice that tucked behind the bookshelf, there's like space behind the books, and you can see the spine of a book that's been like tucked behind a few of the other ones.
What's that?
Also, Megan says hi. Hi, Megan.
Megan.
Hi. Welcome. I'll pull the book out.
Okay, as you come over to Ansem as he calls you over and fish the book out from behind there, and you guys can see basically just a leather-bound journal.
I don't know if we should read this. We have no reason to think he's
I
in trouble.
forgot her name.
Ella, your character?
No, the other...
Arethel?
Arethel.
Yeah.
It's up to you. It seems weird that he hid it, and he's not here. Do you think there could be something wrong?
I don't know, we should check.
What do you mean? We're gonna get in trouble.
Okay, Arethel, you read it.
Okay. He takes the book and opens it. And as it goes to the first page, you can see immediately by the like cuneiform that's in there, it is some sort of cipher that is inside this.
I'll grab it.
Hey, I was reading that.
Okay.
What does it say?
Okay.
It's in some other language.
I'm gonna try to decipher the cipher.
Maybe we should ask Arethel to do it.
I don't
Go ahead and make me an intelligence check if you want.
I just feel like maybe odds are Arethel is smarter than both of us.
Arethel is kind of a scary talent. She's like 13 and quite talented in magic. Like
Very smart.
she's as good as you are at magic. She's also second level at this point. But
I'm getting her to like
smarter.
help me. I'm showing her like here's some stuff what I know about. We're looking for patterns.
Oh, it's one of these. I've done these puzzles before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Good luck.
+2. No. Is it a skill or there's a skill for this?
Arcana would
Okay.
be the skill.
3.
5.
Okay. You're looking at it and you have no clue what this is.
Just jibber jabber to me.
Um,
But I have an idea, and I will ritually cast the spell Comprehend Languages.
that does not let you see through ciphers. It's not like he used a foreign language. He's used a code to hide what it. Okay. Comprehend languages does not cut through ciphers and codes.
It doesn't say that in the text of the spell. It says it. So like if you want to rule it, sure. But like it does say read it. It reads ancient languages that you have know nothing about, which it might as well be a cipher.
For the duration, you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear. You also understand any written language that you see, but you must be touching the surface on which the words are spoken. It takes about 1 minute to read 1 page of text. The spell doesn't decode secret messages in text or glyphs, such as an arcane sigil, that isn't a part of a written language.
Okay.
So, literally right in the spell.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I had to feel good about that one there, because I knew it did. Okay.
Glyphs that aren't a part of the language.
Or decode.
Script. Yes, I get it. Sure, it doesn't work. I don't cast it.
As Erthel's like, well, the first letter of every word looks like that one looks kind of like an R, and that one looks kind of like an E, but it just ends up being retidiny. As you guys notice, the cuneiform on like the first letter of each word is like, if you look at it right, does look like a letter, each of them.
Okay, so looking at the first letter in each one, what do we see?
With your 5, it like you're reading it and it's just retidiny across the page.
I don't know. I'm not seeing anything.
Just
Erthel.
garbage.
What do you mean?
Go ahead and make me an intelligence check.
18.
Okay. You look and you immediately realize that the words go down the page from top to bottom as opposed to
But it's
left
like
to right.
It's like a grid. What if it goes... Now it says, I'm right behind you.
Now it becomes legible, and it looks like he doesn't like put a lot in this. You like the first ones are like ideas he had for like a spell. He's like, I can do something like this, and he's like, anything he thinks is important enough to hide, he'll actually like take the work to jot this out. But you do see a fairly freshly inked entry near the end of it, and reading through it, it's fairly quick. It seems my father has caught up to me. If anybody is reading this, please keep my book safe for me. I hope to be able to come back for it one day.
That doesn't sound good.
He has a dad?
Well, I mean, everyone does.
I guess. He just never talks about his parents or anything.
No.
Maybe they're evil.
Maybe.
Barry and Dre never talk about their parents.
That's not true. They're going to see their mom right now.
Pretty sure their
That's
parents
true,
are evil,
but
too.
that's like the first time they've talked about them since... What? Tell me another time they talked about them.
Drake
I don't really talk to them
I don't know,
that
Drake called
much.
me a son of a bitch once.
Good point.
That sounds like Dre. He's pretty nice to me usually, otherwise Wednesday hits him.
'Cause you're a little...
Megan says, "Is this a one-shot?" Yes, indeed. That we are playing as
I hope so.
as wizards from Barion's Tower. So Daniel is taking Ella Kimberly, who's the one who spoke up against them murdering one of their captives. Executing, sure, yeah. And then Alex is playing Ensign Fide, who we've only seen once before, helping Barion around the market and trying to make some contacts there, who had a good time doing it, but was really stepping out of his comfort zone for it.
It sounds like he's in trouble.
Well, I don't know.
I'm not really good at trouble.
How do we find them?
I don't know. I think we should tell Barion too.
I don't know, he was really busy.
But, I mean, shouldn't shouldn't Barian want his students to be safe?
Guess so.
I suppose. Yeah.
He just looked pretty, like, busy and stuff. And I saw Fallon trying to ask him a question, and he just kind of brushed him off.
Okay, hold on. Let's see if one of the guards have seen him.
That's a good idea, because they're always watching stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
Carrie should be on shift.
Okay.
You know the guards?
Yeah. I just slowly make them up and forget their names and remake them as I go along.
The truth
Such
comes
power.
out.
I'll go out. Excuse me.
As you make your way out past the kitchen staff, who are seeming a little bit confused that they actually have to clean up. It's not like, oh, this is the other side of it. They're like taking plates back into the kitchen and actually scrubbing it. You can see one of them is like, I actually like this. I feel like I'm doing my job. Washing away as you head out, and you can see the gate is up because it's a nice part of the day. Sitting out in front of the tower, currently offering the weekly lessons that you guys do for reading and stuff when they're not
And
working out
free
of town.
magic and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Is Ioldis, a female elf who's been here a while, also yet to master any magic or anything of the sort. But she's sitting there with somebody, looks like a fairly young man, who's got like a couple of like sheets of paper like under his arm from different lessons, and he's like, so I think you pronounce this one wagon? She's like, yes, it's wagon. Like the wagons you would see anywhere. This is how you spell it when it's unwritten. Okay, as he puts that one in, and he's pulling out another one, and you can see he's like marked something with charcoal, as there's the guards up in the tower just kind of watching over and keeping an eye on the street.
Alright. I can like hey.
Guard looks over and, Ella?
Hi. Did you see Ganaltheon leave in the last, I don't know, the night or?
No, I didn't see him leave. The last shift saw him go out around 4.
Yesterday?
Yeah, well, this morning.
4 a.m.
Yes.
Did he say where he was going?
I don't think he did.
Well, typically students have to let you know where they're going.
Well, he might have told him. He just told me that Ganaltheon had gone out and that I should keep in mind in case anybody needed to know.
Where's the last shift?
Who's that?
Probably at his house.
Do you have the address so we can talk to him?
If you really need to, yes. Is there a problem?
We can't find Ganaltheon.
Oh, should I call the half-cloaks?
No,
Well, they know what they're doing. They might be able to help.
Yeah, but what if his dad is connected to him?
I don't... Like, why would you think that?
I don't know. I'm just... When you start throwing out stuff like that, word spreads.
If his dad's connected with half-cloaks, then he, like, maybe isn't as bad as we think.
I don't know, but I don't know his dad. I know Ganaltheon. I trust Ganaltheon. If he's worried about his dad finding him, then maybe we should respect that.
I don't know. I don't see how the half-cloaks have anything to do with...
No, the half-cloaks are good, but if all of a sudden the half-cloaks are going around looking for someone, it's pretty easy for his dad to start finding out where, at least where he's not. And that's
All
where
right,
a half-cloak
I'll
is.
just tell you, go to the clones, 3 streets in, second house on the right. Left-hand side.
Oh, jeez. I pull out my pen and paper. Conjure a little...
I'll remember.
Little...
If you want to write it down, you can.
No, I already forgot it.
Go to the
Okay.
clones and 3 streets down and second house on the right, left-hand side.
You just take us there.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
They'll skip it along in front of you guys, turning back to make sure you guys are keeping up as you guys make your way
Aerith,
to the
stay
clones.
close.
Oh, also, do
Oh,
we have
okay,
do we have
sorry.
permission to leave the tower?
Yes, you don't need permission to leave the
Thank
tower.
you.
It's not a prison.
We'll be back.
Right.
If we're not back by nightfall, let Barry and 2 know.
Sure. I'll let next shift know.
Okay, thanks.
as you guys head out into the city, which for the players would be a different experience, not for the characters, as you guys are much less noticed at this point, and also not the same sort of invisible that the brothers were at the beginning of the campaign, compared to the like very recognized now, as you're just members of the street. Occasionally, somebody will recognize the robes as people from Barion's Tower, but for the most part, you guys just walk along unhindered, making your way to the clones, and eventually finding the house in question. You can see the door is shut. There's a nicely maintained garden there, pretty bland for the most part, and there's no lights on or anything, and the curtains are drawn.
So do we just...
We'll probably just knock.
Yeah, I guess. Sure.
So you guys walk through the gate and up the door and knock a few times. There's no answer.
Is the door locked?
I think so.
Try the door.
It's locked. I see gummy candies. I like gummy candies.
What is he doing?
Are you offering gummy candies? Is that why you're showing me them? Can I have some?
You got stuff, bro?
Give me the
So
goods!
many gummy candies.
Give me the goods!
Oh, you got gummy candies? Sure.
I actually bought a thing of jujubes yesterday. I've been eating a lot of jujubes. Gummy worms. Oh, I need to put that on silent. No more of that.
What store did you go to, bro? Oh, sick. Do you have other
These
good
are
ones?
wrapped. Sorry, this is a very important break
Yeah,
stream.
sorry, guys.
All right,
We'll
listen.
have to deal with this. We're inspecting the candy.
Yeah, we're inspecting the candy.
What else did you get, bro? You
Taste
got
testing
gummy
it.
Worms?
Black licorice.
Just gonna take a little care package. Nobody talk to me. Nobody look at me. It's not happening. Okay. Thanks.
There's the other one too.
I've had way too much jujubes today.
Also, salted black licorice.
Oh, I'm very happy with this. I'm quite pleased. As I thank you very much. Those are very good. That is a nice treat. I love gummy worms.
Mind if we steal some?
I don't know. You guys aren't
Sorry, what?
dungeon masters.
What did you say, bro?
Worms in the junior. We got more junior.
Probably worms.
I'll probably have a little bit of all of it. Try it out.
What flavor is that? It's like a weird pineapple.
Mint chocolate chip.
Can you imagine the mint chocolate chip gummy worms?
Look at that.
That'd be wild.
There's some gummy bears
Worms.
in worm shape.
If you're feeling up to it, have like black licorice.
Oh, black. I'll try some of the black.
Worm
I don't mind some black
animorphs.
licorice.
They turn into things.
I'm waiting to hit another one of the.
Okay, pass it on. What else is there?
Jujubes.
Oh, I'll steal some jubs.
Don't mind me. Just choking on gummy worms. I found another one. I don't know what flavor that is.
Oh, jubs.
See, this is the D&D content you people pay for.
This is mystery.
Yeah, this
Guys,
is.
these are really good gummy worms.
They are really good gummy worms.
But there's okay gummy worms and good gummy worms.
Yeah. As you try the door, and it is indeed locked.
It's alright. It's alright. I learned how to do that this morning. I'm gonna
It's
pick the
unlocked?
lock.
It is
Successfully.
not unlocked. It is
Try
locked.
the gummy worms.
I opened the unlocked door.
Fuck's
I
If
step
you
into the house.
If you still have his thieves' tools, go ahead and make me a dexterity check.
Put the jubs down.
10.
Okay, you put the tools in and start like feeling through, and this is a better lock than the basement locks for the little dorms. As you feel like you have them all set, one
Here,
just
bro.
like won't quite stay, and a bunch of them feel really set, and it's not turning.
Maybe it just needs more
Yeah,
force.
some of the black licorice.
Gonna try again.
Roll again.
17.
Do you have any other ones?
Okay.
Other than that, no.
Okay.
As you put the pick in, and you're like pushing on one, and you can feel the pick starting to like creak and bend, and you pull back before you snap it. There's not enough to open the lock, but that is
Okay.
more than enough to not break your
My
lock
favorite.
pick. Your lock pick.
Okay.
Do you have the lockpicks that we stole?
Yep.
Borrowed.
Technically.
Well, I mean, now that I've seen them, I can kind of make them.
How could you make?
Can you?
Should really make
I conjure A set of lockpicks
Really make it
in my hands.
colors, like,
You make one little like illusion trinket that you can...
Well, no, it's
What is it?
it's a school of conjuration
Are you-
wizard.
Oh, you're
The one thing I can do, I can
Oh, is that
conjure an
actually?
inanimate object.
Oh, okay.
Here, bro.
So I can make one lockpick.
I didn't
guess.
put the thing on this one. Thanks, dude.
An inanimate object, no larger than 3 feet, and no more than 10 pounds.
Yeah, no.
Oh, here's another one, bro.
Ta-da.
That's
Ta-da.
really cool.
I
I
mean,
wish I could do that.
One day you can.
Probably not. I don't really like the conjuration stuff as much.
Yeah.
I just like it because, you know, I find my spells are really lackluster.
I think your spells are great.
But they don't, I don't know, like, yours all, like, seem to burn brighter and hit harder. And...
I do like light magic stuff. But, like, who needs that? Like, I'm just good in the dark, but look, you've got tools.
Hold on. She's going to, and a weasel's gonna pop up by the window.
Okay.
What can you see?
It looks in at the drawn blinds.
It's like a silver weasel. It's
Oh, okay, yeah. The,
with green eyes.
The green eyes peer in to their own reflection. There's curtain drawn across all the windows.
All right, let's try them.
Try what?
Ah. I'm going to use message, the cantrip,
Okay.
and point. We know his name.
Yes. What's his name, Daniel?
I don't know his name. He never told us.
It's one of your guards.
Oh, Titus.
Titus D's nuts.
No, Titus the Puss.
Titus this.
Rodney. You're at Rodney's house.
Rodney Cox.
Rodney Alton.
Randy's nuts.
Rodney.
It's too easy.
Rodney, it's Ella. Are you in the house?
Just roll me a d20.
Roll me a d6.
3. Deserves 3.
3.
You don't hear any reply as you whisper into the wire and your voice is carried away.
We can turn around. I don't think we should break into his house.
It's pretty illegal.
Maybe we tried a back door?
Yeah, good point. All right, we'll walk around through the garden.
Yeah.
Okay.
To the back sheesh.
Trape your way to the backyard, walking through the fairly, like, evenly cut plants around you. You've got a bit of a garden going. Does not look like he's taking care of it. It looks very uniformly done. As you guys make it to the backyard, you can see the door there. The curtains are also drawn on the windows back here. The back walk actually looks more used than the front walk.
Oh,
Can I try and move the curtain aside with Mage Hand? Like, can I
You
put
certainly
it
could, yeah.
in between?
Yeah. As you summon a hand there and push the curtain back.
This is a great deal of effort. This is okay. He pulls out like his binder, flips over.
Ansem.
What?
It's. And she just says like a circumflex. There's a cantrip.
Oh. Yeah, but what's like the hand motion?
You rewind backwards. Turn the wand.
That's what it is. Sorry.
As a bit of force appears invisibly there, and you're focusing to push as you watch the curtain start to pull sideways, and it slips from the grasp. Pull it back, and eventually get to manage to pull one of the curtains up, and you guys can peer a sliver into what appears to be a darkened study on the lower floor of the house. You can see an open door, fairly small study, doesn't look very well used. There's like a bookshelf with like 3 books on it, and it's just barren other than that, except for what looks like some garbage from some street food.
Arabelle,
on
can you make light?
Yeah. She'll cast a spell, and a little orb of light will attach itself to the window and glow, blinding you a bit. So you cover over, and you can look in. And yeah, you see a no longer dark and study, door open leading into what seems to be a like sitting room or a living room or something like that. And the whole house appears dark.
All right, hold on. I snap the weasel into the room.
As the weasel appears inside, and there's a little streak of silver now, adding some gem-like color to the room.
Close my eyes.
There could be danger here. And I'll snap. And a little like Snow White squirrel poofs into the room next to the weasel.
He's so cute.
No, her name's Misty.
Oh, hi, Misty. As she like closes her eyes for a moment, and appearing beside it is a little like sugar glider that's just sitting there with like some russet red along its neck.
Well, nice to meet Misty.
Look!
This is Rankin.
Look, they're like sniffing each other.
All right, hold on.
I call him Little Red, like Geisel's
Oh.
boyfriend, but because he's got the red on his.
I'm gonna
Are you
close.
into fire?
No,
Oh.
I haven't tried, but I don't think so.
Ella, you could try.
No, I don't think he'd like that very
Oh,
much.
okay.
I'm gonna close my eyes, and I'm gonna like start going in the weasel's eyes. Go find, check it out.
As
Do-do-do-do-do.
Eritha will also close her eyes, and there's just a little sugar glider. As your like weasel goes, just like soaring over a little sugar glider, like lands in front of it and goes running off.
I'm looking around the house.
Okay. As you go looking about the house, the first floor seems to be empty. The door that probably leads to the basement, the clones are pretty predictable. Tightly shut. There's some stairs going up. But yeah, the first floor at least seems devoid of anything. You can see on the table there is a sugar glider that is tucking into what remains of a sandwich. There's a couple of bites left on a sandwich that's like laying out on a plate.
I'm gonna like with my eyes. Erithel, get yourself under control.
What? It's not me.
Different sugar glider?
No, it's Little Red. I'm just watching.
Oh. And it's just like.
Sugar looks up and turns towards the creature's eyes you're seeing through and goes back to chewing on the bread.
I'm gonna go upstairs.
Okay, as you direct it and your familiar starts climbing up the stairs and making its way along, your weasel eventually finds himself in a hallway. There's doors on either side and one at the end, which, by the way the clones work, would be the master bedroom of some sort. Okay. If you want to get him to try to like squeeze under a doorway, there is enough space that he could try. It would
Weasels are known for being able to fit into small things.
It would be an acrobatics check to try that, but you have 3 doors.
Okay, everyone take a door.
Okay. I will. The master bedroom one I'll choose.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know what the acrobatics is for a weasel.
Let's find out.
And what's yours?
I'm a squirrel.
A squirrel and a sugar glider.
Yeah, the sugar glider's busy.
Okay. So
There we go.
a weasel and a
Okay, it has a dex of 3, and then
Uh-oh.
squirrel has a dex of +1,
Yes.
but acrobatics at +5.
what's the weasel's skills?
The weasel has perception and something else. Stealth.
Okay. Well,
So, +3 and a +5 for your rolls, please. And the sandwich is going well.
18.
21.
24.
Holy fuck. Level 20s over here.
So,
Right.
so Megan says, so Green Eyes White Weasel
Get out
looks
of
in the
my
window.
panties.
Does the white
took them
squirrel...
all.
She says, does the white squirrel have blue eyes? And Alex says, sure. So she says, so it's blue eyes, white squirrel? When you recall it, is that like flipping its card for a turn?
Fuck.
I love it.
Please unsubscribe.
No, please don't. I love it so much. I was such a Yu-Gi-Oh nerd as a kid. That was great. Are you doing a licorice? Is that why your face is all screwed up? Here, toss me one. I don't mind a licorice now and again.
It's okay. It's like... I'm not gonna make a YouTube thumbnail out of it, but...
I might. Has it here. I need to get in front of the camera for a thumbnail.
Oh,
we're walking it? Thanks. Okay. For the thumbnail,
You have
free sponsorship. Oh, it needs to be closer for sure. Okay, here we go. Thumbnail achieved. All right. Just kidding.
Stop it.
So, sorry, what did you guys get? I got lost in Blue Eyes White Squirrel.
24.
Hey,
Excuse me.
stop it. Hey, bro.
What?
I'm gonna give you these licorices back
Why?
because I'm not a fan.
Megan says, be back soon, driving home. Okay, see you, drive safe.
Here, I have some.
You eated them. They are yours now.
I'm gonna throw them away if you don't want them.
Okay.
Is you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Isaac, do you want them?
No. 2 is enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I like licorice, but sparingly.
Is there any more, Alex?
No.
Sorry, Alex.
I know. It's just there's so much of it to get through.
They're quite strong. The licorice flavor is like underneath the bite.
Yeah, they're okay.
Yeah.
If you can get past the over.
They're almost salty.
Because they're double salted.
Ah, that's why it is. Yeah. Yeah, they're too salty for my taste, but the licorice part is good.
Are you okay there?
Alex's face.
Why? Why? You ate them already?
Yeah.
Alex ate half of mine.
No, I ate one of yours.
Are you sure?
Yeah. But I also want more gummy worms.
Just take the bag.
You are free to say no.
Yeah.
They are.
Thank you very much for the candies, Brody.
They are in fact your gummy worms.
Make it Twitch. Brody's quest for candy.
Brody's quest for sheesh.
It's just Brody. He streams every night we do. It's him bringing candy in and like dangling it in front of us. What do I catch this evening?
All right.
So what did you guys get on your checks?
What check?
The acrobatics.
21.
21?
24.
Did you actually? Wow, you rolled a 19. Wow. Okay. As both of you squeeze easily and pop out on the other
My
side.
familiar is too good for the wizard he's been assigned to.
So hold on. we popped up.
You guys squeeze into what does appear to be the master bedroom. You can see a bed there, a ways up. There's sheets kind of like tossed about on it. There might be a figure sleeping in that. It's pretty much a mess in there. There is a closet that is open, a pair of boots, like just thrown inside of it, along with what appears to be some armor hung, just like draped over a cabinet, a dresser. That's what I'm looking for.
Wait, that's me? I'm in that room?
Both of you.
Oh.
You're two.
Oh, we both went in the same room.
We went in different rooms.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Who went in the master bedroom?
Me.
You.
So that's what you see. Left room or right room?
Left.
Okay, you squeeze into the left room as you come through. It's clearly meant to be like an extra bedroom. Storage, by the looks of it. There's like a training dummy pushed in there and a bunch of other stuff. There's a mattress that's like flipped up against the wall. This would be like a kid's room or something, or like an extra bedroom, and just appears to be storage space at the moment.
I stuff a little knickknack in my cheek.
You find something like the, see what looks like a ball bearing from a kind of like half-destroyed training contraption.
What are you doing?
Are you all right?
Eating metal.
Squish your way back under the door, ball bearing getting like caught a little in the cheek, but you force it through. Daniel, what is Ella's?
Hopping over to the bed.
Okay.
Hop.
Climb your way up with your claws, pulls you up onto the bed, and you're looking, and there's no really like order to the way the sheets are. They've been thrown about through tossing and turning, and the bed's probably not been made in quite a while. But there is a figure who is passed out in the bed. The curtains are drawn up here too, and he's got a wrap like over his eyes. He's like blindfolded and just passed out in the bed.
Okay. The weasel's gonna go to the foot of the bed.
Okay.
Gonna give the toe a little, and you're gonna go under the bed. And then as I see it, message.
What are you saying in your message? Weasel flees for its life upstairs.
Titus, it's Ella. I'm at the back
It's
door.
Rodney.
Oh, fuck.
Titus, just buttholes.
Rodney.
why it's Rodney.
Rodney, it's Ella from the tower. We can't find Ganeltheon. I'm at the back door
Why are you counting?
of your house. Oh, fuck, never mind, it's message. Okay, anyways, yeah. Rodney, it's Ella.
Distracted.
I'm at the back door of your house. We can't find Ganeltheon.
You hear a fucking... Oh! Ella, why did it bite? Just knock next time!
And then she's gonna get...
Sheets getting thrown.
We did knock.
He's moved at this point, so no longer where you're...
Well, I can see with the weasel.
Oh,
His
hey, you,
feet.
look out. He makes to, like, boot at the weasel, and
weasel's
just some,
under
like,
the bed.
blankets come off and, like, pool against the edge of the bed as you send another message up at him.
We tried.
Just knock twice! Starts pulling on clothes, as he's just in his underwear.
The weasel's gonna, like, cautiously follow about 15 feet behind him.
What's happening? The world is shaking.
As the door opens to you back in the hallway, and you can see him coming through, he's, like, thrown on some pants.
Fly, you fools!
So, like, got suspenders around him, but hasn't pulled him up yet. He's like putting an arm through a shirt and
Run.
comes down.
Run, Misty.
Why are there so many rodents?
Run.
I need to write down all your guys' rodents later. As the back door opens, and you guys can see Rodney rubbing his eyes. Oh,
And he's gonna,
why
like,
so early?
put her hand down. Good job, Rankin.
I'm very sorry to wake user.
And then
Glad.
a squirrel comes out. And then a sugar glider comes out.
Crumbs just like falling around it. What the? My sandwich!
I'm
I had that
very
for
sorry
breakfast.
about that too.
We can't find Ganeltheon.
Oh,
Carrie said you were the last one who saw him.
yeah, he went out, what did I say, 4 or something in the morning?
Did he say where?
He said he was gonna make his way to the market. I don't know what he was doing there at 4, but he assured me he was meeting someone safe.
Okay. The market.
The Mar, yeah.
Alright. Okay, we'll let you know if we can find him.
Yeah, just maybe tell me on my next shift so I can get some sleep. I gotta work tomorrow night.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Night, Rod.
Sorry.
Night, yeah. Okay.
You know them on a nickname basis?
Not really. What, you don't?
Man, now would be a perfect time to have that last of the sandwich as the door shuts. all of the
No,
all of
I
the squirrels
I
and
never
such are
talk
out.
to them. They're
Guards, defenders,
kind of imposing.
I suppose.
They always look at me like I'm not supposed to be.
Good point. I suppose we should head.
I'm trying to help you.
Suppose we should head to the Mar.
What's your familiar again, Dan? For
It is a
Ellen?
Silver weasel
Weasel.
with green eyes.
You should give those to Brody.
Hmm?
You should give those to Brody.
Yeah.
Named
Oh, Rankin.
Rankin. Love
Rankin
it.
D's.
Alex, do we have to have a talk? Is that what you're gonna make me do?
What are we going to talk about?
Is that what's happening?
Oh, you're gonna give me the talk? I think the real problem is you keep ending names with IN.
That was him, not me. That was not me. Oh, jeez, you're awful.
No, of course it wasn't you. It was these nuts.
Rodney doesn't end with IN.
Brian.
Oh no.
Did you break the stream with your face palm?
Yes. No, I threw down in distaste, and I hit the thing that has my camera going to it.
You gotta be careful throwing your gloves down like that. That's for
Ruined my camera, which means I need to reconfigure my camera because Streamlabs. Why? Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a mistake.
Oh, jeez.
Ain't nothing but a ching chong sheesh.
Okay.
To the Mar!
As you guys make your way out of Rodney's home, back to the main street as you head into the Mar, the city's starting to pick up a little bit at this point. There's a couple more street vendors out at this time offering food, and Erithel is quite excitedly fishing in her pockets. Like, oh, I forgot my coin purse.
Erithel, stay
No, it's fine.
close.
I don't have mine.
It's fine. Just stay close, okay?
I'm close.
Within arm's reach.
What, do I have to hold your hand?
No, you don't. But if somebody grabs you, I want to be able to grab you.
Nobody's gonna grab me.
Said the girl who didn't get abducted yet.
I'm an elf. Nobody wants elves here.
No, they just want them dead.
That's not true.
Not everyone.
Not everyone.
Not most people.
No, not most people.
They're just
but
a
bad
little
people.
suspicious of them.
Right.
As you guys make your way to the Mar, which is the usual bustle activity it is resumed to being. There's all sorts of vendors about in their usual spot, hawking wares. There's carts coming through from people from out of town. The storm merchants have a place set up because they have a ship in the city at the moment. And there's also a large number of elves about, wearing white robes that are making their way around and seem to be stopping passerbys and shopkeepers and talking to them as it looks like the Mar is being searched.
Okay.
Do you think they're looking for Ganelthion?
I don't know. Let's be nonchalant.
Okay. I'm gonna give my best nonchalant.
We're out to get goods for the
That's a dirty 20 performance.
Okay.
Or no, it's a 19.
Just pretend like we're out to get some materials and some stuffs for an experiment and
Just have to get some materials.
some travels. Oh, excuse me.
Getting some trammels.
She's like one of the guards. I'm just going into the store here. What seems to be the problem?
Problem?
Hey.
Oh, the people in white are looking for some guy.
People in white.
Who are the people in white?
They're the elves you can see searching the Mar.
Who are the people in white?
I don't know. They're with some noble family out of Ellerin.
Oh.
As he looks over, no human.
Yes, sir. You sort of step in front of Erithel.
He was just looking at you to see if you were the one they were looking for, and then noticed your elves were curved instead of pointed as you step in front of her. As you guys
I've
are
always
fairly,
had curved elves.
you guys are fairly quickly approached by what looks to be a fairly old elf in a like an austere white robe that comes down. And he leans over. Excuse me a moment of your time.
Yes.
We are currently looking for an elf boy of similar age to you all by human standards.
Okay.
You wouldn't happen to have seen him around, would you? As he pulls out a portrait and unrolls it, and it is a recreation of clearly Ganelthion, although he looks a bit younger than you guys know him as, and he's looking out. It's a very like majestic, like he's looking out, like surveying something, and he's dressed in some fine livery that comes down.
She's gonna say, "No, I haven't seen him," and then silently in her head, "Today."
Make me a deception check.
It's not a lie. It's not a lie.
Make me a persuasion check.
14.
Yeah, that's
Yes, indeed.
that's going to be a 14.
Okay.
No, who?
Make me a deception
9.
check. Okay. As he looks you over and notices your guys' like purplish robes that you have on from Marion school.
See the green tree and the stars?
Yeah. As he very well. And will turn and make his way over to the next stall that's nearby, and you can see
That's
him
a close
holding the
one.
same thing.
Well, he's clearly not here.
Or very good at hiding.
Sure. If I was Ganelthion, where would I be?
In his room studying.
No.
Probably helping somebody with something at the tower. That's usually where he is.
Okay, if I was Gnelthion and I was at the Mar, where would I be?
Going back to the tower to help
Help
someone with
someone.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or buying books.
To help someone.
Bookshop. Let's go.
Okay.
Is there even a bookstore here?
There's a couple of like small book merchants. If you want the actual bookshop, it's a little off the Mar.
We'll check out these ones.
Okay, yeah, you guys go wandering about the Mar for a little bit. Both of you go ahead and make perception checks.
Perception. Might want to get the skill.
15.
20. So 15 plus 5.
How did you? What? You're so good at that.
Wisdom with a proficiency of plus 2.
Oh wow. I have a dirty 20.
Okay. As both of you would notice, not doing an incredible amount to hide it, that same white older elf that saw you guys is quietly just following after you and keeping you in eye shot as you guys go. And even as you like weave through the Mar, he's always, if you look around, very quickly within eye shot of you guys.
He's following us.
Good point.
What do we do?
Huh?
What do we do?
Um,
I can make a box.
You can make a whole box?
Yeah, but it will only be big enough for me to fit in.
Oh. Why would you want to be in the box?
Well, and sometimes you don't want to be around.
When?
I don't know. When creepy elves are following you?
There's someone following us? She like
No, don't
looks
worry.
around.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, don't look, but there's an old elven man behind us that's following us.
She looks.
I said don't look.
Sorry, I'm nervous.
Okay.
Never been followed before.
He's like, okay, at this next, you said you can do something with a box?
I can make a box.
Okay, at this next turn, we're gonna take a sharp turn and then do your box thing. What do we need to do?
I don't know. I've only ever made a box like just big enough for me to sit under.
Okay.
I could try making like a painting of the road, and then we can sit behind that painting, and it'll look like no one's in the alley.
Given your guys' perception, you guys are like walking, trying to keep like looking as natural as possible while you discuss this. And given your guys' perception, you would notice a familiar face kind of winding its way through the stalls as well, with a basket on her arm that has a couple of odds and ends she seems to have picked up, as Ari seems to be out shopping in the Mar. None of you guys know her like really closely, but you've definitely seen her around the tower.
Isn't that the one lady?
Yeah, we could use her as like a get her to... Okay, hold on.
Well, we don't even know her.
Yeah, but we know her a hell of a lot more than we know the creepy guy following us. And she's powerful.
Yeah, but what if Laura like it's bad?
What?
I don't know. She scares me.
Yeah, but everything scares you and some.
That's not the point.
Okay.
And not everything.
Hold on, she's coming. We don't have a chance. Ari!
Oh, you're... I'm not even going to try. Hello.
Message into her head. My name's Bella.
Bella.
Hers is
Bella,
Arethel
Bella.
and Ansem. Do you see that? And there's an elf following behind us. We're in some trouble. Can you help us get away from him?
She turns her head so that her mouth can't be seen moving from where the elf is. What sort of trouble have you gotten yourself into?
Looking for Gnelthion.
I replied again with message.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Was that just in their heads?
Yeah.
Okay, then I wouldn't hear anything.
Yeah.
We're looking for Gnelthion. He's gone missing, and we found his journal saying that he's trying to hide from his dad. Those are elves from Ellerin. I'm assuming they're looking for him.
All right. Well, it's good to see this one out loud for you guys here. Good to see you all again. I suppose if you're here, you could help me carry some things. She will hand a basket over to Ansem. Well, let's do some shopping. As she'll go walking along, and you see the elf still like following. She eventually rounds and, "Can I help you?" And he looks over at her and, yes, approaches. "Have you seen this man?"
Sure. Wait.
Unrolls.
Shrinks behind Ari a little.
She is like standing like interested but sharp as he unrolls the portrait once again of a younger Ganelthion. And have you seen this gentleman? We are looking for him currently. He's a bit older in person than he appears in the picture. I assure you I have not, and in the future, maybe lead with that instead of mousing around over somebody for 10 minutes. I assume that'll be all? I can go about my shopping unfollowed? And he, like, eyes over you all and looks up at her, and you can see, like, kind of the abacus, like the mental math going of whether it's worth it to make something out as he bows slightly, of course, and turns around and walks into the market. Well, let's get out of here then. As you guys get led by Ari out of the market, who is looking around a bit and will get you guys back over to the tower, which is fairly close to the Mar. Right, I don't know who the Ganelthion, I suppose it's the picture I saw, I'm guessing, but here you are to the tower. I'm afraid I cannot be of
He's
much
one
more
of Barion's apprentices.
Lovely,
And
I
I'm
wish you
show
luck.
her the page in the journal, at the back of the journal.
Excellent scribble, why?
No, but it's a code.
Wish you the best of luck in your scavenger hunt. I have plans for these, as she picks her basket up for Ansem, and most of them are not going to keep long enough if I'm on a goose chase.
Oh, don't you have like magic? Like,
Do you have something you could cast that help us find a person?
just
Yes, I have plenty of things that could do that, and not the time for any of them.
you could be in trouble.
I'm sure
pay
he's
you.
quite fine. If he was in real trouble, I'm sure Barian would have done something about it, and who's going
Barion's not here.
to do something to one of Barian's students, really?
A
Would you want a wizard like that after you?
I don't know. Someone who has another wizard?
Anyways, good luck. Grabs her basket and strides off.
What was in the basket?
Uh,
I was holding it.
Yeah, mushrooms, plants, a couple of flowers, stuff like that.
We gotta leave the Mar.
Bottle of wine probably somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Like buried under the other stuff?
Yeah,
like...
yeah, very much in Ari's bottle of wine first, and then went for all the reagents and stuff after that.
I wonder what the flowers are for. What are flowers used in?
Bouquets. Usually. I think maybe there's a few spells. I don't know.
Maybe a potion? You need petals for potions sometimes, I heard.
That's true. We gotta go to the Mar so they don't follow us.
You guys are out of the Mar. You're back at the tower.
I really think we should go talk to like the half cloaks or Barian 2 or something.
I'd rather talk to Barian 2 than the half cloaks.
Okay.
I just call him Barian.
How do you keep them separate?
I just call them both Barian.
But if we talk to Barian, they're going to... You know he'll come back from his trip.
What if nothing's wrong and he comes all the way back from
I
his
know,
trip and then
that's what I'm worried about. Looking like a fool.
You could never look like a fool. Like someone who
Yes,
assumes
I
that
can.
I wouldn't notice him obviously taking my dice in the middle of a conversation.
Do you have Alzheimer's?
No, I'm far too young for that.
Okay, because you're rambling about nothing.
Sure.
Anyways,
Where's... If Ganelthion's not at the market, where would he go that the people couldn't find him?
Where would he know?
I don't know. Like he's never talked about any of that. Like,
I mean,
feel
if
like
people
the-
are looking
the
for him, he'd have to
tower-
go somewhere that nobody can look.
Look, no one can look into the tower, right? Isn't that a thing?
Yeah,
Why would you leave the tower if
maybe
you're in
he
trouble?
made...
Maybe he doesn't want to get the tower in trouble?
True.
Are the people after him that strong? That like not even that,
Well, it seems
I
like
don't
it's a
know.
noble from Ellerin.
There's a lot of them.
yeah. Isn't Barian also a noble now?
Yes, but you need to understand. Just because you're powerful doesn't stop a knife in the back. It doesn't stop political intrigue. It doesn't stop people ruining your finances or killing the ones you love.
Also, Barian is a minor noble. Like, Ella's family is higher up the ladder than he is on nobility.
In Ellerin.
Ella's not from Ellerin.
Or Ella?
Yeah.
Oh, so then Ella would definitely know about, like, being a noble and that type of thing.
Yeah.
It's different from what you think. Just because you're a noble or powerful doesn't mean that you're untouchable. There's many ways that people play those games.
Sure.
If he's not in this tower, maybe he went to the king or something where they can't search.
Possibly.
I mean, you can go pretty much everywhere in the city if you can get in the inner run, except for Barian's tower, the castle, the college.
The Thieves Guild.
There's a thieves guild.
Actually, I wouldn't know about that. Never mind. I wouldn't know about that.
Or the Stormcloaks.
Well, let's go
And I guess
see.
the dwarf house too. And then there's that one elf in the inner run that you can't go see either. I tried.
Which elf is that?
He's like the representative for Ellerin.
Oh, the Thistlebends?
Prince.
Thistle something, yeah.
Yeah, the Thistlebends. Alright, well, let's go and see if we can... I don't know, see if he came to the palace.
Well, but we can't really get in the palace
I
either.
can get you in. Here, and she's gonna, like, grab, like, go to a stall or something and just grab, like, a pie and a stack of paper and just, like, hand them to you guys. And just be like, just follow.
Okay.
Dibs on the pie.
Then she's gonna get to the inner rung and just... Well, no, they would know her.
Yeah, they would.
And
they
she
would
just...
let you through, but stop.
They're with
Noah.
me. They're just carrying things
Ansem,
for now.
sir.
Looks at your tunic and looks over at Arethel and...
Can I not have help?
Make me a persuasion
Do I
check.
still have a Ravenquill badge?
You could if you wanted, yeah.
Maybe just pulls that out.
As you pull out your Ravenclaw badge, he looks over. Oh, very well.
3.
So you like pull it out of your pocket, kind of disused, show him the now like kind of tarnished Ravenclaw.
Dust.
Very well, through you go.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
As you guys make your way into the inner run, carrying the pie and the papers, as you make your way around the inner run towards the palace gates, which are closed as usual. You can see guards hanging over the edge
A little
and
bit of
at the
pie's
front.
missing.
little
Just
nibble
around the
from
edges.
one of the edges is, hello, citizen. What brings you to the palace?
Hi, we're looking for a friend of ours. He may have come here. We believe he's in danger.
Nobody's in danger in the palace, I assure you.
I know. That's why we're thinking he came here. Can you make a picture of him?
I can try. He just sort of like shrivels a little.
I turns to you of this guard captain.
Just a binder. Just do a page.
See, like looks over your shoulder, sees the scribbles and not a picture of him.
I got.
Just give him a second. He gets nervous.
As he makes a little like stamp, and you can see a couple of other guards like start to pay attention as they see you doing magic, and a few of them just kind of rest their hands on their weapons. Nobody does anything; they're just prepared for.
Drops his wand and puts his hands.
Carry on. Just making sure there's no funny business.
Okay. Gravels around for his wand on the ground. Even
Spring
shorter
back
now,
up.
like.
You got this.
I tried a minor illusion, a picture.
Okay. Make
You'd
me
be
an Arcana
familiar with
check.
Ganalfion. You'd be able to...
10.
Okay, as you make a passable picture of nothing, there's no like great detail, nowhere near as good as the portrait they were like carrying around there, but a little more current, at least, as there's the elven features and the hair that comes out and looks over.
His name was Ganalfion.
Looks
Yes.
over at one of the guards who picks up a ledger and goes through it. No entries, so we've had no one under that name or description through.
Okay.
There are
Thank
no
you.
other guests currently visiting the palace.
All right. Thank you. Okay, so there was the palace, Stormcloaks, the elf in...
Thistle something.
The Thistlebends are from Ellerin,
Yeah.
correct? Out of
You are
character.
correct, yes.
Okay,
The
so-
Thistlebends are the political leaders of Ellerin.
Yeah, he's not going to go to the Thistlebends. If his father is a noble from Ellerin, he's not going to go to the leaders of Ellerin. That'd
That
be
makes sense.
the quickest way to get caught.
Yeah.
Okay, so there was the palace, there was... Oh, I'm trying to remember the other ones.
Stormcloaks.
Stormcloaks, Barrion, Tower,
Arcanum.
Arcanum. Well, maybe the Arcanum? He used to be part of the Arcanum.
He
Didn't
did
he?
not. No.
Who used to be part of the Arcanum?
The two of you.
Oh.
I don't think anybody else.
No, Ansem... Oh, maybe he was.
Yeah, Ansem was, and Erithel was not. Sindri definitely was not, and Genelthian was not.
Okay. Well, we could try the Arcanum. I don't think he would...
I don't like going there.
Okay, so what are out of character? What are other options then?
Stormcloaks.
Sure. I guess we'll go check the Stormcloaks.
Okay, yeah, maybe you know somebody from the Stormcloaks.
Yeah, maybe.
As you guys make your way back out into the Outer Rim, and walk right by the Arcanum even, and back out and around to the docks, where you can see the Skyport has a couple of ships docked currently. It looks like they're done unloading, so there's just a couple of guards kind of milling about, and it's fairly empty up on the Skyport as most of the merchants are out dealing with product and other things. And yeah, any loading that there was to do has already been finished. So you guys approach, get kind of a similar welcome, but this time instead of a half-cloak captain standing there, there is a dark-skinned man. Definitely appears to be from the deserts here, a Sokoran, and he's wearing the purple and blues of the
Are there any of
half-cloaks.
the elves around? Like, or are they just in the market?
No, they're searching here too. Yeah,
Okay.
there's a number of them working their way through
Put
the
on my
docks
baseball
and
cap.
Excuse me.
Hello.
Have those men bothered you yet?
No, I've not been bothered by them.
Okay. Have they questioned you?
No, I've not spoken to them.
Okay.
Are they with you?
No, they're
sir.
not. I'm looking for a friend of mine. He's
Well-
gone missing.
Ah,
He looks like this.
Okay.
And she would have helped him with like the casting of it to help him like get it better.
All right.
Flip the syllable.
Oh, and the wand.
And the wand. I
As
didn't even
you
have to remember.
make the image appear again.
9.
No, I've not
Slightly
seen
worse.
anyone like
You'd have
that.
advantage this time because I helped you.
16.
16.
Yeah, much a little clearer. I've not seen anyone like that, no. And I don't believe we've taken
I
on
put
any
the illusion away
passengers
very
yet.
quickly.
Although we will be taking some tomorrow.
Okay. So no one by that name. Alright. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so no Stormcloak, no Palace, no Barrion Tower,
So weird.
no,
There might just not be anything we can do.
Both of you make me a perception again.
10. 10.
15.
Okay. As you're talking, Ella, you look over and can see the men in white have somebody who's running between them, also in white, who seems to be like on horseback and comes up and stops and says something to them as they look up, and every one they visit starts going in the same direction, down around Bar Street, towards, well, I guess the front gate would be that way, and most things would be that way.
Did they find him or are they leaving?
You haven't seen this, just Ella's.
So the elves look like they're all heading in a direction.
Yeah, somebody also in white, like a white dressed elf, is riding along and seeming to be passing a message to each of them that has them all turning and heading.
I speak Elvish, so what are they saying?
With your 15, you wouldn't be able to overhear them.
Okay.
You could try to get closer if you wanted.
Okay, well, we're gonna head that way anyways and try to get closer to the gate.
Okay, so you start following in the same direction they're going. They're moving fairly quickly, so you guys have to kind of like speed walk to keep up, and Arethel is like jogging, running to keep up with you guys. As you would find a mustering of them at the front gate. There is a number of carts there, a few of them like loaded up on them, and most of them kind of milling about, seeming to be waiting at the moment.
Did I hear what they were saying?
Oh, were you trying to get closer to overhear them?
That's what I was trying to hear.
Make me either a stealth or a performance if you want to like try to look casual or try to sneak up next to them.
Where are you going? 2.
6.
Okay.
Man, I can't roll above a 3.
It's alright, you have bonuses to make up for it.
You manage to get closer to one of them, but you're too late for the conversation as the man on horseback quickly outpaces anything you could do without making it quite obvious that you're trying to overhear what he's passing to people. And you guys just end up following after them until you get to the gates.
Listening for information at the gate.
Yeah, so you guys are wondering. They're fairly organized. Not a lot of talking going between them, as they are a few of them like loading onto a couple of the wagons and carriages, and the rest just like meandering, looking about. There is one rather nice carriage, and sitting on the front of it is a man not dressed in white like the rest of them. An elven man, got sort of. Oh, I have a token, so I better... blonde hair, wearing a traveling cloak about him that is covering over a rather nice pair of traveling clothes that look closer to finery.
Does he look like an Elvion?
Make me an intelligence check. Or a wisdom. I'll give you wisdom.
Can I make it an insight check?
Sure.
Dirty 20.
Yes, he does have some similar features to Ganeltheon, an older version of him with a few different differences.
Are there any shutters on the cart or anything like that?
He's sitting on the front of the carriage. It's got 4 windows and like a big back door, and they all have curtains but no shutters. And this is in the middle of the mass of like the white cloaked people.
Okay.
He occasionally pulls out a pocket watch and looks at it, shuts it, and drops it back into a pocket.
How close can I get to the wagon?
Yeah, because it's a watch.
You could probably get like a wagon's distance away from it before you would look quite awkward.
Yeah. Pop it in the cart, the carriage underneath the seat where the seat would be in the carriage.
You can't see into the carriage.
I can see enough into the window to get it through the part there.
You can see the curtains.
Yeah, I can put it inside the window, in between the curtain and the window.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, if you want to do
Just
that.
like...
Roll me stealth for your weasel.
Yeah.
Who has a +5 to stealth.
3.
Holy fuck. 8.
As your weasel like appears there and jumps down, and you can see one of the people turn and look, and you can see the curtain still like kind of moving a bit unnaturally, and you watch their like eyes screw up as one of them starts to like march towards the carriage.
Okay, so I just literally Weasel pokes his head around, drops down and looks in to see what's in the carriage.
Okay, as you shut your eyes to look about at what appears to be an empty carriage.
Okay. Gone.
He vanishes as you guys watch him go and open the door and look about in and reach up and still the curtains and
Let's get out of here.
door shuts.
What?
Do you think we should follow them?
No. Ganeltheon's not in there.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like go over to like a shop or something and just like hang out like we're waiting outside the shop for somebody.
Okay.
Waiting to see what they do as a group.
Yeah, you guys make your way outside of one of the nearby bars and are just kind of sitting, and server comes
I'd
up.
order like a couple of like orange juice.
Do you want a chair for the patio?
Yes, please.
Okay, sure, I can get you both some.
Thank you.
And sorry, what did you say you wanted to drink?
Orange juice.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Whatever you want, and I'll give her 5 gold.
That's a lot of gold.
I'm a noble, rich ass bitch, aren't I?
She's not like somebody to spend that frivolously. but you could slip her a silver or two
Sure.
as she comes back with orange juice and drinks for a few of you, as well as a small glass for Erithel, who sits down and...
You okay?
Well, there's a lot of running to get here.
Sorry. Yeah, we kind of forgot you were back there.
You guys walk really fast.
Okay, and I'm gonna touch her and cast Long Strider.
The legs grow a foot.
Has she, like, sits faster?
No, for an hour she has 10 more movement speed.
Okay, she's, like, confused at what magic you did, but just sips away at her drink and kind of pants
She'll
a
be
little
able to
bit.
keep
She's-
up better now.
God, you're so
Okay.
Like, how do you just remember it all?
Because I've been here longer. Well, and I studied in the other... Well, you were there too.
Yeah, but
I
you're
don't
okay,
know.
Bud. You got all the good things.
You'll get it, Ansem. Give
All
it
the
time.
best Teachers and stuff.
Give it time.
As you guys sit for a few minutes on the patio sipping drinks, and eventually you will see a group of about 4 of these white-cloaked elves who are making their way over with Ganelthion in their midst. They're kind of like flanking every corner of him and walking along, not close enough to be like leading him along, but close enough that if you were to make a break for it, one of them could grab him as they approach. And you can see the man, the blonde man who looks like the older version of Ganelthion, stand up, turn over and nod at the 4 and put him in the cart.
Let me see. I'm going to try to do something. Let me... Hold
Spell.
on. No, I have a...
Just waiting for the chance.
It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
Ooh, my music stopped. Ah! However could this be? Shuffle. Never mind, my music didn't stop. There it is. Just a delay. A long, long delay.
Just give me 1 second here.
Yeah. New spell lists. That's the nice thing about the one-shots being at low level is you're not trying to grab
Here we
a
are, here we
whole
are, here we are.
character. We've arrived, apparently.
I cast
Oh, for fuck's
Meteor
sake.
Swarm.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Never mind.
You kill
You
yourself.
explode.
Yeah.
Some god's like,
Really? Something's like, I'll offer you the power, and you're like, yeah. And something's like, I'll offer you the power. You're like, yeah, to that too, and they just collide inside you, and you combust.
Okay, now I think we tell Barian to...
well, they're just gonna take him away. Like, we don't have time.
Do you see all the guards?
Well, maybe we can talk to them.
What are we gonna fight? A noble and his guards?
No, what do you mean fight? Just like talk to him. We can say that he should stay at the school.
All right, ride ahead and tell his mother. You
She-
4 with me.
Fine, she's gonna step up. Excuse me.
Okay, as you step out, you're speaking to the one that looks like his father.
Sure. Excuse me.
Turns.
Meekly trailing behind.
Looks as
Gnalthion.
you-
And she's gonna speak directly to Gnalthion as well.
You call out, and he turns and looks, and
Gnalthion,
Ella.
could you explain yourself? What's going on here?
And who is this?
My name?
Nobody. It's
No, my name is Ella Kimberly.
Kimberly. I've heard of the family.
Mm-hmm.
Ganaltheon.
You're late. Barian's looking for you.
What sort of name is that? It's nothing. It worked. Tell Barian I'm not gonna be able to make it.
Well, he'll be back, and she's gonna just sort of like, he'll be back for what's his property called?
What?
His property. What does he own?
Oh.
He owns these nuts.
Ah.
It's Sugma. Anyone?
Okay. Barian is the Marquis of Thaya.
Okay. He said that he was going to talk to Sharice and he was visiting his mother, and then he was going to go down to Thaya, and then he should be back right away. He's just viewing his holdings. But he said we have things to prepare before he returns.
Make me a deception check.
Your character doesn't have 8 charisma anymore. 15.
15.
Oh, you have 10 charisma.
The voice cuts over. I'm afraid Genethion will not be assisting with any of this. He is coming home where he belongs.
Why not he?
Who are you to tell him where he belongs? He's under contract.
I'm his father.
Are you going to pay out his contract?
What have you gotten yourself into? I don't... Very well, how much is his contract?
Well, you'll have
then?
to come do the paperwork.
Make
I
me
can
another
direct you
deception
there.
check. Actually, we'll keep your 15. As he looks over. Very well. You, as he takes some gold and go and fill out the paperwork.
No, it'll need your signature. You're the one with the command. I'm assuming you're the noble?
If your teacher has gotten my son...
You mean my noble sponsor?
If your noble sponsor has forced my son into some sort of contract...
He hasn't forced him into anything. He signed willingly on his own. Like all of us. But he's taken off a significant amount of debt taking us on.
Very well.
Erithel, run back and tell Barian 2 to expect us.
Okay.
And as she's going message, she's like,
Runs off in the wind.
tell him the whole story and tell him to contact Barian as soon as possible.
She runs
She has
off...
long strider, by the way.
Yes, which will put her at about a normal pace. But for her, very fast. So she's jogging, but going a fair bit faster than when she was just struggling to keep up with you guys. As Genelthian's father steps down off the wagon, and 4 of them come up beside him. I hope you behave and stay in the wagon. As he starts to follow after you, as Genelthian gets kind of nudged over towards
Well,
the
he'll
wagon.
have to come as well, because he has to sign off his part
Don't
of the
push your
paperwork.
luck, girl.
I'm not, but it's part of it. He'll have to sign his part of the paperwork.
He will not. I will sign for him as his guardian.
Great, he's of age.
Genelthian, he's barely 50.
Okay, well, he'll have to come and prove that then.
You're pushing your luck.
I'm just telling you the way it is.
And I'm telling you he'll stay in the cart, and I will come and deal with whatever this contract is.
All right.
Take me to your... wherever it is we're off to.
Sure. And I walk them to the tower.
Okay.
I go slowly though, like I'm doing like I'm walking half pace.
Okay.
Like a leisurely walk.
looking
not
at his clock, like, occasionally and looking about. Do you think any of you can find this tower? You've been searching the city. It seems we're on a meander, and I don't care for the scenery here.
We're going directly there.
As one of the white elves nods, yes, it was this way. And goes out ahead of you, and he'll start following them.
Oh, we were going to the tower.
Yes, but he's picking up the pace.
Okay, sure.
As you guys arrive outside of the tower, Erithel is like peeking out the door. You can see standing in the courtyard is Barian 2, who's looking over.
I'm assuming he's already let other Barian know.
Yeah, so Barian, you would have received a sending partway through. I've been told that Genelthion is being taken by his father, and they are bringing him here to break some sort of contract they said he has with you. And you would currently be sitting down with the rest of the group. Your mom is like across from you. She's got some tea and some like cookies out. It's the following morning after your guys' battle, and she's excitedly chatting away. And
Lorelai is drunk texting Ari.
I'm going to have to nip out for a few hours. It seems that one of my students is... There's problems. I'll be back.
Everything alright?
No. It sounds like Genelthion's in trouble.
Want help?
Sure. If you guys are willing to nip out quick.
Have your nerds deal with their nerd problems? No thanks.
What, you can't even stay and be around your mom for a little while? A little
Barry's
boy
just gonna
go
cut to
crying?
Do you think I want to leave?
It'll seem like it.
No, I don't.
Well then, what could it be that you can't deal with when you go back, huh? Someone got the big wizard scared?
No, one of the students is having a problem.
Let them have a problem, it's good for them.
Yeah, but
He gets it.
are you coming, Laura?
Wait,
Yeah.
I do agree with you.
Okay. We'll be back soon. And
As you,
outside of the
circle
gate.
back to your tower, you'd appear inside the tower unless you want to spend teleport.
Oh yeah, no, I would spend outside. What?
Like a
Oh yeah, I would spend inside the tower.
Yeah.
And then I would walk out beside Barry too with Lorelei.
Okay. As you get there, as marching up is this this elf in fine traveling clothes with his 4 white-robed guards beside him, and you can see trailing behind at this point is the 2 of you. I assume. Why are there 2 of you?
It's called a simulacrum. Have you not heard of it?
No. I have certainly not. I understand you have some sort of contract with my son I'm here to break.
Which son?
I believe you call him Ganeltheon.
He is one of my apprentices.
Well, he is no longer one of your apprentices. He will be going back to his proper schooling.
And who are you to tell him what his proper schooling is?
I am his father. Do you have someone more qualified?
Insight.
Nice to meet you. You didn't introduce yourself.
Go ahead and make your insight check.
Motherfucking Lorelei.
Barry would say, it's like, you also didn't introduce yourself.
34.
34. Okay.
Level 2 campaign.
Seems to be telling the truth.
Big guns.
Annoyed, but telling the truth as far as you can tell. I am Amokar. Forgive my rudeness. I just do not appreciate minors being stuck into contracts by strange people, wizards or otherwise.
I'm gonna look at Ella and Ansem and Erithel and just be like, good work. And I'm gonna kind of just like nod my head back into the tower.
Okay. As they march past you back to the tower, I assume, or what are you guys doing?
We broke the rules.
Hmm?
We broke the rules. Sorry.
Who broke the rules?
We were supposed to be studying.
Sorry, who's talking?
Ansem.
Ansem.
To Barian.
Who? What?
Really?
Oh. I will deal with you later.
Yes, sir.
Well, you're gonna need him here.
For?
The blood magic?
Make me a deception check.
Blood magic.
I don't say the blood magic. I'm just like, well, he's gonna have to undo the magical contract.
Okay. Yeah, make your deception check.
17.
16.
Woo, Barian!
I think maybe we should take this to the king instead. If
Sure,
there is some
absolutely
sort
we
of magical
should take this to
binding
the
on my
king.
son.
We should take this to the king.
Well then,
You should gather your son.
he will stay where he is. I will not allow him near you if you've put him under some sort of charming magic.
Not a charm, it's...
And I'm just gonna like level with him. He's not under any charming magic. Your son came here to learn. And I'm gonna actually like do ascending to the out loud. Like I'll make a roll if I can flex to do that.
Sure, yeah, make me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Hang on, I'm just gonna message Pamela Anderson. Hey, babe. It's a 4.
Okay, so that's a 14.
A 14, I will say yes, but you have to expend a higher spell slot than
Sure,
normal.
I'll spend 4th level.
Okay.
I'm going to. What did the guy say his name was?
Amkor. Or Amokar, sorry.
Amokar. Me and Amokar and Lorelei will be coming to the gate. We have a trifle. We could use some royal insight.
And this is to the king?
It'll be to like the attendant guy.
One of the servants? One of the palace servants?
One of the guy who comes in. They're like The guy who comes
The
down and
announcer
like
guy?
makes us wait.
It's usually a servant who comes down and leads you guys like
Sure,
to the
then the
throne
palace
room or
guard.
not. Yeah.
The what are the palace guards or something?
You would hear a voice back. I'm afraid the king is busy. If it needs to be overseen by a royal matter, I can have somebody as a stand-in.
Is Hestia available?
I am afraid she is not. I could have the prince oversee it.
No. Seems like the king and queen are unavailable at the moment.
Well, if what you say is true and he is not under a magical binding, then I don't think we need their intervention. But I would like you to annul any agreement you have with him, and if there was a cost associated and it is not ridiculous, I'm here to pay it.
Okay. Is he allowed to come collect his stuff?
I'm sure we can handle that, as he motions to one of his guards.
You can't enter.
Then I suppose not. You will have to rebuy them when
Are
we
you
get
that
home.
terrified of me? That I can't say goodbye to your son after over a year of teaching him?
I can deliver a letter if you would like.
This isn't about you.
I've met you for approximately 5 minutes, and you've already admitted to lying to me to get your way.
And you've been nothing but a cankerous old man. You're the...
I am protective of my family.
Great. So
Not
then what have I
something I
done?
need to
What
explain
what
to
has he
you.
done wrong here other than learn? Where was his other teaching?
He ran away from his other teaching because he did not feel like doing his lessons.
Well, he's been doing great in his lessons here. Would you like to see what he's managed to accomplish?
Make me a persuasion check.
Fucking persuasion checks.
16.
15.
Okay. Why don't you show me what he's managed to accomplish, then, if I should be so impressed?
All right, follow me, and I'm going to say something.
I thought we weren't able to come in.
I can let you in. I have power over this entire establishment.
Lorelai, like, holds in the eye roll. Like,
As he steps forward, lie number 2, then. As he moves to follow after you.
Lie number 2?
Yes, you said we weren't able to enter, but it seems you're able to allow us to.
Is it... Try to come in.
I'm assuming I'm going to be rebuffed by some impressive magic unless you allow me to.
There you go.
So,
I stopped you from coming in unless I want you to. Is it a lie?
so it seems you're the one who doesn't want him to have his things.
No, I want him to have his things. I'd like to say goodbye to him. I'd like you to just...
Show me what impressive work he's
Great.
done.
I will take him in and I'll go and show him all of the stuff that he's done, how he's gone from level 1 to level 5, his own, like, magic studies that he's done. Like, I'll go through and, like, show him all the stuff that he's completed.
As you start leading
And some
him...
of the leadership roles that he's taken on, too.
Okay. Go ahead and make me an Arcana check. As you're back in your elephant element here.
Again?
yeah, it's a 4.
For fuck's sakes. Dead.
You'll never find it again.
Slay the dice.
Crazy.
No, it's dead. This is the dead
Yeah.
box.
Lorelai would just sort of, like, be around silently in case he, like, does something stupid.
And Lorelai wouldn't roll her eyes.
Yes, she
knows,
would.
No, she knows he has power over.
Yeah, but it's just the bravado, like,
Yeah.
the gusto with which he's like, I am master of this domain.
But you have to meet this guy with it, right? He's being a cunt too.
That's why she held in the eye roll.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
No, she didn't hold in the eye roll. That's why he's like, oh, another lie.
No, he said another lie because you're letting him in and you said he couldn't get in.
If I didn't let him.
Right, but you...
Okay,
He's
anyways,
being-
moving on.
but
I show him
Lorelai-
the stuff.
Yeah, Lorelai would just, at some point, like...
And what am I making an Arcana check for?
to go over the stuff and suitably impress him with his
Do I
feats.
need to... Like, what am I... I'm showing him...
Oh, is that or a persuasion? You pick.
Okay, 14.
Yeah, Lorelai would just say, like, you've worked so hard to gain so much wealth. Why are you restricting freedom that comes with it?
You're talking to
him.
Amakar?
Yeah.
Looks over at you. Restricting freedom? I fully intend for my son to have his freedom after he's been taught the ways of the world. Not coming out as a child. Entering contracts with who knows who.
With who knows who. You know who I am. I'm sure you know who I am.
I've heard your name.
Great. Any of the accomplishments? Any
Some.
of the deeds?
Yes.
Great.
I think there's lots of ways to learn lessons.
I feel like
I
it
do
would
not
be-
need lessons in how to raise my son.
Not teaching you how to
For
raise
you.
your son. I'm just saying there could be worse tutors.
Perhaps.
I don't know.
As he's looking over the material showing him and some of the items he's helped make and some of the things he's helped design, like notes of him like teaching other people and other people's like notes from learning from him and looking over. Well, it seems at least you haven't taken complete advantage of him. And you can see he's collecting himself and thinking, I'm still going to take my son home. And we will see if he has learned anything useful from you, and if it's beyond his current teachers, and perhaps I have been hasty. And if that is so, then maybe I will allow him to come back. But, regardless of his achievements here, he ran away from home, and deserves punishment.
Sure. He didn't let me know that. He obviously lied to me.
Well, I am sorry
knew
you
that.
have been pulled into his
No,
lies.
I didn't know that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Like randomly in Varian's head.
So
Like,
Gnaltheon's not his real name.
Correct. Gnaltheon is not.
So what would his real name be? I'm assuming he's your son.
Allow me to scroll up. I only know him as Gnaltheon.
Ramen.
Gainwin.
Does that name ring a bell?
No.
Okay, I don't know anything about the Alaran.
These nuts.
Gainwin is his name. The elves rarely have a last name.
Okay. Who are his teachers?
Depends on which subject.
Sure, magic.
Fucking
The,
rich
the
guy
one the one
answer.
that matters
God.
the most.
Damn.
So what did you say?
It's like such a rich, like, asshole response. It's like, what car do you drive? It depends on the day of the week.
Where are we going?
Magic. Magical.
We had a tutor brought in for him.
Names help. Are they Arcanum? Are they not?
Yes, they are. From the Arcanum, a Grand Magus.
Grand Magus. Which circle?
I don't know which circle.
And I point to the thing. They'll have this. Oh, actually, what's their name?
They are Neneku.
I would know of them.
Yeah, they are a Grand Magus from Ethlindir. You've seen them when you were looking into
Okay. What circle?
Magus one he doesn't know the circle off the top of his head, and it's make me a history
I would
check.
know from.
Not necessarily. It's not like you've memorized all of them. Make me a history check. And I have to open my note.
4.
Holy fuck!
Oh no.
Total?
Yeah, that'll be a 9.
9. You remember the name like vaguely, and that it's from Ethlindir, but you don't no circle pops up. He is a Grand Magus, so he is at least 3rd circle, unless there's been some special exception.
Okay. Well, he's at least 3rd circle. That's good.
And not Hero-born.
And not Hero-born? And Hero-born's a problem?
Yes.
Would I know what Hero-born is?
You've heard it in passing, I think once or twice now in the game, but it's not something you guys would be terribly familiar with.
But he's calling me Hero-born.
He's implying it.
And I'm Hero-born, apparently?
Hero.
I would assume, judging by your meteoric rise.
Skill isn't applicable?
No one is denying your skill. Anything else?
No.
And am I able to grab his things?
Sure, I'll have them brought out. Deal with your son how you want. I enjoyed having him as a student. It's up to you.
Well, I'm glad he didn't cause you too much trouble, and again, I apologize that
He
you
was
were...
one of my best students. Your son is very capable, he's very well-mannered, and I would have him back in a heartbeat.
Make me a persuasion check with advantage.
Yeah.
If I roll 2 4s.
4
Really?
and 12.
Is it a 4?
No, it's an 8.
Okay.
And a 12.
8 and a 12, yeah.
Okay, 13. Or no, 11. I'm never playing a low charisma character ever again in my life. This is fucking
Somebody else to
garbage.
talk for you.
What?
Pick
No, but
somebody else
you
their
can't
strength.
do that as a player character.
You
It doesn't
super
work.
can.
No.
You'd be like, listen, is Lorelai charisma-y? Not really.
It is decent.
You're like, Lorelai, listen, I really like this student. I'm shit at talking.
Yeah, but
convince him.
I can't. Like this situation. Like there's times in play like you
There's
can have a face.
definitely
But
times.
no,
yeah.
but there's not like in situations like this where it's
I
like
think
you're
you
the teacher of the
underutilize
school.
your companions when it comes to charisma.
It doesn't work like that. Like the person comes to talk to the headmaster, headmaster can't be like, secretary, talk to him.
Hi, I'm Mr. Jacobson's attorney.
But where's Mr. Jacobson? He's not speaking to you.
He lost his voice. Sorry,
It doesn't work. All
Tell
the
him I'm
time.
taking my son.
Yeah. Anyways.
Well, fuck you. Respectfully, sir.
Oh,
A dominate person. I agree to the terms.
I think my son is better served here.
Anyways.
And will never return.
I will never return.
I tell him that information. His stuff comes out.
Well, thank you for his things.
Do you have an address I can mail something to?
Yes, as he looks over at one of the white-robed figures, who will pull out some parchment and write on it and give you an address that is in Ellerin.
Thank you. You'll be receiving spell books. He's entitled to a certain amount of spells.
I do regret how our conversation started. You must understand, to me, you were presented as someone who my son had stumbled into and seemed to be in some sort of contract with. I am defensive of my family.
I think that was more quick wit on his friend's part, trying to keep him from being taken away and doing the only thing that they could to keep him around. Maybe take it...
I do not endorse lying,
Sure,
but I am
take
still
it as a boon
apologetic.
that at least he has friends and something to install a response enough like that.
Perhaps that is another way to see it.
No, the other way, I suppose, is to look at it negatively. You know,
Loyalty's a good sign.
it is what it is. Anything else you require?
Gives a slight bow. No, that will be all. Thank you, Marquis.
Thank you.
As he and his guards make his way out.
As he's walking away, sending to Ganaltheon.
Okay.
You're welcome back whenever you want. I harbor no ill will, but I must heed your father. Good luck, friend.
As you send the message, you hear a somewhat choked response come back. I'm very sorry I lied to you. And I hope I get to come back. My father can be strict, so my hopes are not high. But you will forever be my teacher.
All right.
As his father departs, Ansem and Ella, are you guys doing anything else in this situation?
Ansem is sitting like someone outside the principal's office.
At this point, I'm going to switch Ella back to you, and I'll take Barian.
Okay.
Varian, I mean, not to start a fire, but if you tell your brother that this one noble guy caused you a lot of grief.
Lorelai,
It's an option.
we could have gone and killed all the good weather boys, but what would that have solved?
I didn't say kill. I just...
Sometimes it just doesn't pay sometimes I just have to take the higher road.
It's noble of you.
Well, what am I going to do? Are we going to go and burn Ellerin to the ground?
No, I suppose not.
The king's done it.
Sure, well, but that's a what am I going to make his wife a widow? I
For
forgot.
my insight check.
A
is he married?
Ganelfion, fatherless child. Erithel, Ella.
Yes.
Fuck, what's it? Ansem
Yes.
to the study,
Oogle.
and I'm just gonna wait for them to go up the
Follows
stairs.
up the stairs, and Erithel is just kind of standing by the door, looking very nervous, like to outdo Ansem. Ella is sitting in the chair with a look of somebody who is like off to the chopping block and ready to accept their fate.
Baron sits down. Well, he'd bring Lorelei up if she wanted to come.
This is sort of your business. I can be there if you want someone to keep an eye on them, but also my girlfriend is in town and I haven't seen her in...
I'll see you an hour. Go see Ari.
Like a dust cloud is left behind where she used to be.
So Baron.
Wait,
Time stop.
Ella's like,
Alright.
I didn't think I cast Longstrider on her.
Baron's gonna sit down.
So you sit down, and
She can fly.
Ella's the only one who turns up to look at you. Oh, you're gonna just fly across the city.
She wouldn't though. She wouldn't.
All right. Tell me the story.
We found Ganelfion wasn't coming up, and Ansem borrowed some picks from your brother's room and broke into his room.
Did you put them back?
Did you put them back?
I haven't had a chance yet.
The other girl would have them. Erithel.
No, she gave them to Ansem when he
Okay.
was doing the
I'm
law.
gonna take them.
So you pull out, you can see that they're all just a jumbled mess. Like,
Baron's
none
just
of the
gonna-
picks are where they belong.
Baron's just gonna roll it out, and they would just see Baron just
As
put them
Baron
back to
is
normal.
very familiar with lockpicks, as
And then he would just, like, roll it up.
respreads- Not something you'd expect from a wizard either. Just looks like he's used his fair share of picks and rolls it back up.
He's gonna continue.
Well, Ansem found the book in there and
The book,
managed to.
His journal
his
or
journal.
something.
Okay. What did you find from the journal?
Well, it was a cipher or something.
A cipher.
And
Who cracked it?
Well, Erithel did the hard work.
Ansem and Erithel.
Okay. All right. Cipher. What did you learn from the book?
Said that like people had found him and
I'm assuming his father.
I don't remember if it told us to like help him or just to
It said to
keep his room safe or something.
keep the book safe for him, and he hoped he could come back for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Take the book. Continue.
And we just started asking questions to people.
One of the guards had seen him.
Yeah.
Okay. You played a part too, Missy. I'd like to hear it.
I just kind of followed.
It's not her fault.
I'm not saying it's her
I'm
fault.
sorry.
You're fine. I'm just asking for the story.
If you're gonna punish anyone, you should punish me.
How about
And me.
we tell the story, and the people that played the parts say their parts. How's that sound?
Yes, sir.
Very well.
Continue.
We went to Titus's house.
Yeah, it's Titus's house.
Rodney.
Rodney. I hate Rodney. Rodney's gone. It's Titus.
Gonna have to fire him.
His middle name is Titus.
He's
I'll
the
call
only
him
one
that.
I've written down, so.
You went to Rodney's house.
Yeah, we'll all call him Titus. And he.
We don't call him Titus in front of Erithel.
Sorry. He told us that Inaltheon left.
To the Mar.
Yeah.
Okay.
We went and
We may have broken into his house with familiars.
Oh, you've got your familiars?
Yes.
Let's see them.
There's a little sugar glider appears on the table.
out his binder.
Aren't you a fine friend? Hello.
You don't need your binder. Just call it. The magic is already there.
I don't remember what to say.
You know what to say.
No words. Just call it.
Misty?
It's appearing
It's
in
like
your
my-
hands. Holding.
Misty?
As, what's the one? What did you name hers again? I wrote it down.
Rankin.
Rankin appears as well. No, stop it.
Hello? And he'll put it down.
I can't. It's so bad.
Rankin? Here's
You
your
have
eye.
a disease!
You
I
guys are...
can't stop myself.
Well, seems like you all have a group of fine friends here.
As opposed to their masters, the familiars are very relaxed here.
Roscoe's like, now you have some friends. He looks back at them. Continue.
Was his mouth at the rodents? Swoops at one of them who chitters up at
Yeah,
him.
just a bunch of rodents and a bird of prey.
Yeah, they're clearly playing. Like
It's very much the dynamic in this room right now.
Continue.
We went to the there were a bunch of elves looking for someone, and then found out it was Genaltheon, and
They started following us,
Yeah.
and we found Ari, who got them off our back and brought us back.
because we asked her to, not like it's not her fault.
Brought us back to the
All right.
tower, and was quite rude and refused to help.
There's no more fault until the story's done. So stop apologizing until you're done the story.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So Ari got you out of a spot. That's good.
And then
Ari was
refused
rude.
to help us.
Understandable.
Well, we asked her to help find Genaltheon.
She can be rude.
She said she couldn't.
She's refused to help me before too.
It seems to be a theme with her.
So we went to the Stormcloaks and then saw that all the elves were leaving, so we followed them and
Elves.
yeah.
The
I'm assuming
white ones, like,
the
was with him.
nobles from Amarket.
They were searching there too, and then we saw.
Okay.
I saw somebody speaking to each of them, and they all started making their way to the gate.
And then you went to the gate,
Yes.
and then that's when you found.
Well, we waited a while,
Mm-hmm.
and saw Genaltheon being led back, and I called out to talk to his father and said that he was under a contract with you, that he would need to come and renege on. And I tried to convince him to bring Genaltheon, and he was quite certain that was pushing it.
Okay.
And then they sent me to go tell Barian that he was
That's why
coming.
we say Barian too.
It works fine. You get it right. Right?
So who thought of the contract idea?
That was me.
All right.
I'm sorry. I know it didn't
Okay.
play out well. It was all I could think of.
I'm the one who told her to try to think of something. So
Do you understand the predicament I'm in?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to give you all 3 weeks detention.
Is Sindri also on detention right now?
No, Sindri's not in detention right now.
Okay, 3 weeks.
if the Arathel,
All right.
As Arathel is like tears like welling up in her eyes at this. it's
I'll
like,
take
bubbling.
Arathel's week.
I'm not finished. Under certain circumstances, I will remove.
Sort of like puts his hand on her shoulder.
I will remove 1 week of your detention for showing great compassion. When a friend's in danger, you do what you can to help them, and you follow your compass the best you can.
We
You're
were
not-
just trying to help because you were busy.
Let me finish, little one. You find compassion, and you do your best to help. You're not always going to know the right decisions, but you follow your heart and you do the best thing you can. I feel like you guys did that. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to take off another week of detention for being brave. There's many things you did today that most people wouldn't have because of what's wrong or right or things that people don't normally do. But when a friend's in danger or you feel like there's something going to happen to somebody, you go to extreme limits to help them. And I'm going to take off their final week of detention for using your wit. When faced with someone like that, there's not much you can do, and most people would just kowtow over and just let what happens happen. You used your wit, and you made something that postponed it long enough so that at least there was an opportunity of someone that could do something or get involved.
So we don't get detention?
No, you don't get detention because you did good things as good people.
Okay.
Now you have to be careful. Right? I don't always involve you getting tangled with nobles and stuff, but when it comes to friends, you do what's right.
Okay.
But you guys have to keep it the facade like I'm giving you detention, or everyone else will just think I'm a pushover. So instead of that, I have a mission for you. And I'm going to hand them a scroll of sending.
Okay.
To Ella.
Okay.
I believe you should be just about able to cast this.
Unrolls it and there's a few spots that are a little confounding.
Okay.
It's all infernal to me.
So your guys' mission is to work together and copy that scroll. Come back to me once you're able to copy it and show me your copy. When you're done copying it, that copy's now yours. That's for if you need to get a hold of me in the future.
Alright.
That's your mission. Pretend it's a detention.
Alright, sure.
But just do it in your free time when you have other stuff. I'm going to pull out a pair of thieves' tools. I'm going to give them to Ansem. That way you don't have to steal them next time. I'm going to hand the other ones to Erithel. Probably put those back where you found them.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take the book and I'm going to hand it to Ella. I'm going to entrust you to keep this safe until Ganelthion comes back.
I could mail it to him.
I feel like you might not want...
I think maybe you should just keep it safe for him.
Well, it's got some of his magical notes in it that I think he would want.
But I think he wants to keep it safe from his dad. He knows it's here.
Alright.
Are you okay if I entrust that to you?
Can I have the address you got so I can at least send him a letter?
Sure. I give you guys the address if you guys want to send him something.
Ella will take a copy of it.
Okay.
She will get
insight if she's gonna send the letter to him.
Sure.
Or send the book to him.
Fuck, my first nat 20 of the night.
4. It's a 15.
22.
She doesn't seem to be lying.
Okay. Right.
She stands up.
You guys have all done well.
Thank you, sir.
I'm proud to have you as my apprentices.
Ella nods at this, and Erithel is like still like on the edge of coming back from tears. And
Do you want a
rubs her-
hug?
Nods a few times.
I give her a hug.
You give her a hug, and she'll like hug you back, and then plop down and looks a little better after that. There's a couple like tear stains on your cloak after that. And
All right.
she'll leave the room with the rest of them as Ella. See, you were brave.
You did all the work.
If you're going to deflect everything, no one's going to want to compliment you. She'll walk down the stairs.
Erithel has to put the lockpicks back.
As she heads back to the room to put away the lockpicks.
And then Ansem has a set of lockpicks.
Ansem now has a set of lockpicks. He does not know how to use.
As I'm assuming you use teleport to go back to your
Yeah, I
friends
would
and family.
go collect Lorelei.
All right. That brings us to
You
8:14.
find Lorelei smelling of wine with like little smears of lipstick. Yeah.
You are a pig. Let's go.
Oh, like you would have done any different.
You guys are pulled away and back to your home. Wipe down. That brings us to
Canon
8:14,
purposes.
and this is an excellent spot to end the one shot. So we're gonna end early tonight, folks. Special limited edition wizard one shot. We didn't get any combat with our level 2 and level 4 wizard,
Thank
which
fuck.
is a little sad, but it did.
I
save
knew
your
magic missile. That's the only spell I'm allowed to prepare.
I almost got to use that level
God.
2 spell. What is that?
Agnazar Scorcher?
Blade Ward or Blade Barrier or something like that.
Oh, okay.
No. Just a lesson. Playing wizards. Meh.
You know what?
Thank you for joining us,
That's
everybody.
an improvement.
We're here every Wednesday, 6 to 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We should have Runa back next Wednesday, so we'll be back to the regular campaign. You also can find us every other Tuesday playing some
This
video games
upcoming
and stuff.
Tuesday
Yes.
will be game time, and we're doing something. I believe we're playing Heart Gold.
Yeah,
We're gonna play
some hardcore Pokemon.
yeah, hardcore
ROM
Pokemon,
hacking
Heart
things.
Gold.
Okay,
It's
okay.
gonna be sweet.
Lots of fun.
Yep.
Yeah, so if you stick around, you can find us on TikTok, you can find us on YouTube. We also have a Discord if you want to come chat or find any of our, we've got an inspiration channel in there for D&D ideas. And then we're going to run a quick 1-minute ad and raid somebody, so stick around for that. Gonna be lots of fun.
Who we got on raid?
But, that's us signing off.
All right. See you later.